Hello, my lovely Aries, and welcome to Soulsake Tarot. My name is Christina, and I hope that y'all are doing well. We're going to be doing the reading for the upcoming week of January. So let's get started. The Underworld. Meh. Leo's had that card too. I don't know. The Queen. I watched this. There's this guy that I watch, Cam White. Love him. He's an astrologer. I feel like there was this idea that there was going to be kind of like this, like a bit of a rough patch, with all of this like movement, but I can't remember from where to where and with what anything. So I'm not even going to try it. But yeah. I guess it's a thing everybody's just going to kind of be dealing with. The Mirror and the Medallion. Let's start here. Okay. I kind of want to start with the Queen for y'all. Aries, I feel like you guys are coming in to this week with this idea is that like an influencer. I mean, like the Queen card, like she can be gracious and benevolent, but if you piss her off, then it's like you've been you've been marked by the Queen. Like it's not a good place to be. And I feel like you're coming in to this week trying to influence a situation because there's something that you want that you are, seeking to sustain. And yet you have the Underworld and the Mirror. And so I kind of get the feeling that like whatever it is that you're trying to sustain or reach for is, it's like being blocked. I feel like there's just like this blockage of a mentality of like a fractured mentality. It's almost as though there's this like this partial idea of, and I don't know if this is a partial idea that you hold or a partial idea that somebody else holds. I almost want to say that it's somebody else who's feeling this way, and that you are coming in as the influencer, because Aries, my God, I love y'all so much, but y'all are like the quick talking, like I'm gonna talk you into doing this before you can even have anything to say about it, because I mean, like you're just, it's almost like you want to push people in the direction that you want them to go, and in an attempt to, I think, create something sustainable, but I kind of get the feeling that there's this idea of somebody just kind of feeling like they don't trust it is what I want to say. I don't think you feel this way. I think the person feels this way. But let's get some clarifiers. And I want to say that there's this element of pushiness that I'm feeling with this, like in terms of being the influencer. Kind of like, just because you say it doesn't make it true. And or if you remove the choice, when you're trying to like talk someone into something and you skip over the entirety of it all, and you leave them with these like fractions of truth. And so they, every time they're around you, I think they feel like they're just trying to like piece together fractions. They're like, well, I know this and this and this. So it's kind of like, but I mean, whatever it is, I think it just leaves them feeling confused and like not like a prize at all, you know, like the opposite of sustained in any way. And then you in the middle of it all, trying to take it from this to this, you know, trying to take it from one side to another, is the message that's coming through there. So let's see what else we can get from my Aries. The Lovers and the Devil. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you guys, that's legit kind of the feel too. You know, it's that you're trying to like talk someone into you know, the Lovers card. I mean, come on, a relationship, you know, and you're trying to like manipulate and orchestrate, because you're like, I think you see this. You see a prize that you want in this love relationship that you're, you know, like that you want to sustain. And I think this person looks at you and they see this. You know, somebody who kind of pushes them, you know, like aggressively in directions that I don't even want to say that they don't want to go. I just want to say that it's like why are you pushing me right now? Like, we could be walking together and enjoying this, but you're just like, like, I feel like pushing them with your attempt to persuade them by removing the idea that they could have a choice outside of what it is that you're saying. Aries, come. Two of Pentacles. I mean, Two of Pentacles is a partnership card, also a card of balance. So it's just kind of that idea that, you know, you're seeking to find balance in this situation with this person. Because I'm thinking that it's not terribly imbalanced right now. But let's see what else we can get here for my Aries. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's my Daydreamer card. You know, I think you've been just thinking about it. You know, you're just like thinking about this person and the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So here you go. I think, Aries, this is you daydreaming, feeling like there's something missing, and you're confused, and so you're I want to say, like, I mean, the Knight of Wands in this deck is somebody who's just like quivering with motion, you know, I mean, like their energy's in motion, like they're just like at the ready, you know, like ready to like pounce the second they can. You know, and the King of Wands is that, you know, like the decided movement into, I mean, I don't know if you can see the scar on his face, you know, but there's like this stoic element of satisfied determination with this king. You know, he's very, you know, like pleased with this I want to say dream that you've envisioned, you know, because it's like you were feeling confused and you were feeling like something was missing, and then you were like, no, I know what I want and I'm gonna get it and bring this into balance. So let's see what else we can get here for my Aries. Ten of Swords. Just a fullness of truth. A fullness of understanding. I don't know in terms of what, though. I mean, if that's you or if that's the other person. Let's see if there's anything else we can get here. The Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I mean, this is just feeling torn, and left out in the cold, you know. And I almost want to say that this is like a transition for you, because you're starting, as the daydreamer, and feeling confused and feeling like there's something missing. And so it's just kind of that idea, like this confirmation that in all reality, that has been, I want to say, this person's experience with you. That like when they look at you, they're like, you're not really, there's not a whole lot here. I mean, the fractured, image with the Selkie card is just kind of that idea of like nothing ever really seems good enough anyways. And I think they just kind of feel left out in the cold by you anyways. You know what I mean? And like when you do come around, you're just manipulating and kind of toying or judging, like there's never really, I don't think that they ever really feel balanced with you. And so, I think the idea is just that you're trying to, convince them that that's not true. That you have gone from, this place of confusion and lack to a place where you like all of a sudden have made this, very solid but quick decision toward love with them. That feels a little bit confusing to me, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get anything else. We have the Village, the Fault Line, the Flame, and the Creator. I mean, the Village is a card. I hate the Village. But you can't grow. It's limiting, it's confining, it's the place where everybody wants you to only be as big as they want you to be and not any bigger. And so usually, you kind of cap out in the Village fairly quickly. And again, I want to say that the Village is where this person, I almost feel like they just feel confined by you. They feel like they can't really grow. Like you're only ever going to let them be as big as you want them to be, and that is not, it's not a full picture. It's not, a pleasant experience in the end. It's something that is just ready to crumble. I mean, like there's just this idea of something really ending, and you trying to like create something else. Come up with a way that you could sustain this relationship that I think that you're like, no, this is my prized possession. Like, what do you can't think that this is over or bad or confining, like I just really get the idea that you're wanting to come in and convince them, that you can create this, I want to say, sustainable relationship of love and passion. And I don't know, Aries, but I don't get the feeling that this person is like 100 believing you. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups, and it's like pulling out all the stops. I feel like you're just kind of like, you're like, but we can have love and intimacy, and we'll be, financially stable, and everything will be okay. We can create something beautiful. And I feel like that's kind of like, that's the discussion at hand, and kind of like what you're overcoming and what you're looking at trying to create, and ... yeah. All right, Aries, I hope this resonates with y'all and you have a fantastic week. I wish you luck with everything, and yeah, I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.